Round 1 action, Canada versus New York versus Massachusetts, which equates to myself taking on Titots, taking on CaptainKirk. Good luck, have fun.
Coin up for grabs today in this skins game. It should be interesting to watch. Let's go low out there today. Good stuff. He's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes.
Alright, all the players are off the tee in the fairway.
Alright, this is
Long par 5, uphill and into wind now. We'll see how the second shot's fair.
They're going with the driver off the turf, I guess. And second shot here on the first. Bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it. Let's see what his
Gotta let
second
it just
shot
sit
looks like.
right as far down in that heavy rough as it can go. Gotta love that.
Oh, looky here. They're going driver off the turf.
That was an insanely good shot.
Let's see how he does.
Insanely good shot from Kirk there.
This is your third shot. Setting up for the birdie putt here. That one drop. And this putt for his skin. That's a decent putt. Okay, our leader has one skin on the board. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway.
Are you smoking marijuana?
Hey, what's up, Locks?
Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see
Appreciate
how
you
this
popping in
goes.
here. Yeah, so CaptainKirk takes the opening hole. And that's the best hole when you're playing skins.
Here we
That's
go.
the best hole
Let this one go.
to relinquish. Hey, not too much, Locks, just out here. On the golf course, it's Olympic skins. Playing with Matthew Titots and CaptainKirk.
Let's see what happens. This is his second.
Each representing our jurisdictions and Yeah, just sort of hanging actually. Wouldn't mind having a rip with ya. Wouldn't mind having a rip with ya if you care to join. Hey. Are you kidding me? Hutton coming in. Hutton coming in with the primer. Thank you so much, Hutton. That's huge. Man only gets one of those every month. Used it right here. Appreciate that, Hutton.
This one might be a little bit long, but
that one's for you. Maybe a little suckledge back in towards the... Yeah.
Oh, that'll do. Alright, here's his second shot.
Yeah, hey, appreciate that. Appreciate you hanging out around here, and I also hope your TGC journey is unfolding in a fulfilling way. Kirk's in for birdie, Titots and I.
This putt if you want to tie your
One of
opponent
these needs to drop.
and that's gonna stack up the skins for the next hole, and maybe then
Suckle certified. Yeah. Yeah, you guys know how much we love. You guys know how much we love the milky ones around here.
Alright, give this a rip. Really nice swing. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him.
We've got our beverage, we got our Diet A&W, we've got our pen to suckle on, and whatever your version of that is, I
Here we go with his second
just
shot.
invite you to enjoy that with us here tonight.
Here's your second shot here on the third.
Yeah, not bad, right, Logs? Definitely feels blessed. Oh, imagine. I had a lot of suck on it.
Alright, he's getting ready to
That
fire away
sucked
with his
hard.
second shot.
Almost as hard as me and Loxy. Ooh, it's delicious.
Okay, 11 feet to deal with. This one's on a good line. Alright, nicely done.
Yeah, I wanted to make that because I didn't want I didn't want Titots to have to make this like downhill 11-footer on 173s. Yeah, and Kirk won't even get to actually tap his birdie in there
On that
because
hole, score-wise,
the other two of us are already in with it.
worth 3 skins.
That's what's cool about skins. I had never played skins until round 1 of Olympics, and now this is the second time, and I'm like fired up for it. It's like turn order is like on by default, or like you have to play it with it on. I mean, with this format, and it's like so it takes a little bit more time, but the pace is like fun, and like the intensity level is like high, and yeah, I really like it.
Oh, wonderfully struck. No, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Taking this one with the 8 iron. Oh yeah, this one's heading for the green. Okay, second shot here on the 4. Ooh, nicely done on the chip shot. He's got a 16.
Yeah, no problems. 'That stays high. That gives Titots. Doesn't really matter that that flip round, to be honest. And of course he makes it just for good measure. I mean, we're pretty much in the hole for par ourselves. It pretty much comes down to if Titots can find 13 feet. A lot of movement on this one though. We saw what happened with Kirk's, and we see where Titots is lining this one up, and this is going to swing hard right to left. Like, even harder than he had allowed for there.
Next putt's for his par.
Yeah.
Finishing this hole with a solid putt. Now let's take a look at the standings in this skins match thus far.
.508 yards into the wind, and it's par 4.
Okay, give this a smash.
I'm not sure if Kirk was going
This
for
one
cart
looks like
path
a
there,
play.
but that's like a legitimate consideration in this case. Like, aim for cart path, allow to miss on the slow side if you're gonna miss, and then it's like there is a risk of the ball staying in the heavy and not being able to get there at all, but that's minimal.
All right, he's got about
3 fairway
210
finders though there.
left to the pin. They've chosen a 3 iron here.
Oh, this looks so good. Released a little bit on him, but it's still a really good
Here's
shot.
the second shot.
All of our approaches are coming in from over 200 yards, though.
Hybrid. Heading for the rock.
Yeah, it's safe to say that wasn't really what he was trying to do there.
Yards or so to the pin from here. Hopefully this will bounce to the left. Nice stroke. We're on the green. All right, this is his
probably about a foot longer than Kirk's will be. Cut off between me and Kirk then.
From here. It's getting there. Now that was a golf shot. And this one he's going to take a stab at for birdie.
Are you smoking marijuana?
Hey, what's up, Brad? Appreciate you popping in here. Yeah, we got you. Just taking a look at Kirk's putt here, and that miss means that we're going to take the skins.
And after that,
And that's our first. That right there is not only good for this event, but it's the first time we didn't win a single hole outright in round one, and neither did Titots actually.
Okay, we have a new skin grabs on this hole.
Because Rabbit took.
There. See what happens.
So that's really our first. We split some skins in the last one, so it's not like we got shut out altogether, but that's our first outright Olympic skins victory right there. Little sentimental moment.
You made good contact.
Alright, we got you, Brad. As this ball sails majestically towards the pin.
Look at you go. Putting for eagle here now on this par 4. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. This could be quite decent. Well, let's see if he's been practicing his sand game here. Let's see. Okay.
It's actually a
second
really
shot
good
for him on this one.
bunker shot there, Kirk. Right in there. Tito's 16 yards. Gives it a really good run, especially knowing Kirk's in the hole for his birdie. Almost, and 19 feet then to take a second hole in a row outright.
Looks really good. And after that hole, you've got 5 skins.
Objective completed. Taking 5 out of the first 6 skins here. Okay, Brad, glad you asked. I'll talk about this any day with you. Although it'll be in between shots because I also got to focus on the actual shots I'm hitting.
Yes, that's a good swing.
I will also disclaimer that I'm not really the Fallout 76 guru. It's actually probably my least played Fallout out of all of them, but I've still played probably over 100 hours.
Ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes
I don't know,
for him.
actually. I have no idea. Okay, so can thing. Where do I set it up? And just anyone can walk in and run you blind. Not like really.
Oh, looking good off.
To be honest, so you can set it up anywhere as long as it's a valid
On this hole.
setup. Like when you go into the mode, it'll be green if it's valid, and it'll be not green, like it'll be red or whatever if it's not.
And this
But yeah, there's certain considerations. Like, it is very helpful to be near water because ultimately you'll be able to build like devices that will be able to draw the water and purify it, and then you have water for your camp, for your settlement. It's really a settlement. So this camp is an acronym. And
going right.
you probably also want it to be away from like other like landmarks or facilities because then things will spawn there. Like my friend once, it drove me kind of nuts. He built his camp and he thought it was so sick next to like pretty close to like a place where I call them China bots, but it's like the Chinese, like those little Chinese army like robot things that are just like super like irritating, and he camped near a place where those things like came out of, and it was just like the stupidest thing because they were just always coming over, and when you went that way, you'd like. So that's kind of a thing that you want to be careful of.
This could be a birdie on the scorecard.
As far as like people can't like take your shit. Like if there's certain damage they can cause, I think. To be totally honest, I don't actually know, and frankly, like the vast majority of people are like not like hostile. You still need to like build defenses, but that's like, yeah, to be honest, I'm not actually fully sure on that point. But they can't like take your shit. Like if you buy things to make your camp like sick, then it's not like people can like take them or whatever. And camps are more used as commerce rather than
done. That's a nice
like they're sort of battle stations, but they're really more like you eventually, in not even that long of a time, can start like putting things up for sale, and you even set the prices and stuff. So it's more about battle station's not a real thing in Fallout. I just use that term because it's like it can serve as sort of a home base where you.
Third shot for him.
I don't know. You can keep armor there, and you can keep all your guns there when you're out and about with just the guns you need, and you can keep all your extra supplies there. It's really different. There might not be another Fallout for a while. I hope there is. But I feel like they're like
alright, you need this putt.
Pretty like 76 is like a very alive game right now. And rightly so. It is like worth it, I have to say. And also, Brad, I'll just say this as a final remark. Don't get too caught up with the camp stuff. Like, it's essentially a purely optional. Well, it's part of, like, the very first missions you do, I guess. But that's just so it teaches you like the basics, but like I wouldn't really actually worry too much about the camp at all. That's more of like a fun piece, and it adds this sort of like extra layer. But as far as like the missions and stuff, it actually is like basically completely irrelevant.
Silky swing.
I mean, you'll want to have a supply box. Or stash. What I think they use the word stash. You'll want to have a stash because then you can basically like a teleporter for your.
He's got 230 yards to.
What do you mean follow the vault? You mean like leave the vault? CaptainKirk is.
Here we go. This is his
good golfer.
shot.
Like straight up.
Five iron on display for this one.
Oh, you're searching for the overseer. Yeah, of course. That's like. Yeah.
Got about 215
Yeah, you're searching,
to go
yeah.
from here.
That's right. Yeah, and also, if 76 is your first Fallout, then it's kind of like a weird one. It's like,
Boom, there's another green in regulation. Nice. Oh, he's got a
it's
long
still
putt.
very much Fallout in its own way, but it's also like the most different by far out of the like. When I say that, I'm considering 76.
Oh my.
Honestly, I thought you had,
And he's got a
but then
20
when you,
in front of him here.
but then when you didn't use the word overseer, and then I was like, wait a minute. But then it's like, oh yeah, actually, it just probably took like
Well, you need to sink this one if you want to carry the hole.
several massive tokes before entering into this conversation.
Okay, nicely done. Let's see what your friend has here.
Don't you love that toggle? And does it not?
Oh, absolutely. Nice swing.
Because it's everything it always was, but now it's this sort of almost rebellious act, if you will.
All right, let's see how he does. Looking good off the tee.
And honestly, Brad, I'll probably like remember, or at least vaguely remember, but I'll have the exact same conversation, and I won't even like be mad about it because I'll talk about Fallout pretty much
You don't see that every day. They're ripping
till the
driving
cows
right
come
off the
home, or I think it's the cows that come home.
Okay, he's getting ready to fire
Whatever
away.
the animal that comes home at the end of the day is. That's how much Fallout I'll talk. It's one of those things.
Going with the driver off the turf, I guess. See what you have on the second shot here on the 10th.
Well, Titots is left, Kirk is right. Let's see if we can put this right through the uprights of their loins.
Don't see that every day.
Oh,
I guess
yeah,
you're just gonna
baby.
Take that driver off the fairway and
Teach
be
it.
on your way.
Fairway finder. You can't teach shots like that. We've left ourselves in a really nice spot there. Right in the center of the fairway. Get to play a nice full pitch shot on. You just can't teach shots like that. Oh,
Nicely played. Okay, we've found your friend. He's in the deep rough. Let's see how he does.
my emoting there was out of surprise of how slow that was. Surprised at myself, not as in I questioned the input, as in like it was like a truly bad shot.
Okay, this is his third. This next putt will be for his birdie.
Yeah, man had 77 feet there.
19-foot putt ahead of him. Let's see what happens.
Utilizes the chip.
Oh,
Oh, interesting.
okay. 13 feet to the hole. Nicely done for multiple skins on this one. Very well done. You've managed to win 8 skins thus far. You got a left to right breeze on this hole.
Sweet, we just won a few more. Not sure how.
Beautiful swing. All right, let's see what he does on this one. yards to the pin or somewhere thereabouts. Shot's looking good. And this will be his second shot.
Delectable.
Second shot here on the 11th. This was looking good. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? Okay, 11 feet out. Let's see what he does.
Woo.
For the birdie.
That's
Here we
Kirk
go.
there.
Need this
Love
putt
that.
to carry the hole. Oh, yeah, that'll work nicely. 2 birdies in a row for you. Well, no one won that hole, so we're carrying things over. 2 skins up for grabs on the next hole. This hole, par 3. I like it. I like what you did there. And let's see how he does on this hole. This is their 3-iron. Looking nice. He's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. They've chosen a hybrid on this one.
Really nice shot from Titots there.
Next putt for him is for birdie. Finishing
Yeah.
this hole out with a solid putt. Just drop this putt to carry the hole. Nicely done. That's going to carry things over yet again here and stack those skins even higher. Yeah, we're teeing off here with 3 skins on the
31
line.
yard par 4 here.
Nice. That's some solid contact.
Great golf course, by the way. This is Brahmins' new publish. Saint Croix.
He's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has.
And I am pretty sure it's hosting TGC Olympics next week. What I saw. Hey, there he is. I was thinking about you when I was taking all those skins. Not bad, right? Yeah, still a lot of golf to play here though. It's not a majority yet either.
Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here.
But we're doing alright here, no doubt. Came in 2 separate matches.
Right, here's his
Maybe
second
even
shot.
3. There might have been a single one in there. Yeah, no worry. I don't think there would have been any way of knowing that, to be honest. I don't think I
So it's about
posted it
110 from the pin.
anywhere, and we just decided today, so.
to the right. Nicely done. Well judged. Okay, let's see what happens. This is his third.
Is that right? Yeah. Yeah.
Birdie.
Yeah, we had this arranged from, I don't know, earlier today.
Yikes, that went right by. Got 3 skins on the line with this putt. Let's head towards the hole. Rolled right by. And a 5-foot putt for him.
Absolutely robbed right there on the 13th.
Nice putt. Sinking this next putt will be.
Oh yeah, I didn't even put this into the stream thing. I didn't see that. I guess.
In their pockets currently. And this hole is worth 4 skins. Let's see what you can do.
Perhaps I could do better at. At these things.
Beautiful swing. We're on the green with that one. Well done. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. This one's gonna need to fight. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Tee shot goes.
All solid, but still like weird. Like putts coming up. I think 14 feet. This one is.
Went right by.
When I get low, I get high.
8 feet to the cup. And that one drops for the birdie.
Titots has got just really celebrating that birdie.
And the next hole is gonna
Well,
be
good thing those guys made birdies because I didn't. It's gonna push it another hole.
Ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway.
Check these things out. It's like a sheep there. 2 sheep.
There we go. Good shot. And this is about 165 yards or so to the pin. pitching wedge. Looks like this one's heading for the green. He's got around 155 yards to go here. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. See how this shapes up. This is his third shot.
Yeah, you knew one of these guys, when those balls are sitting there like just off the green side by side,
This is his third
it's
shot.
like the odds of one of these two balls going in is like extraordinarily high. We don't even putt because they both went in. But that's how it is out here. That is how it is out here.
We get to take a look at the current standings in this game.
We're like in tight for the birdie, and these guys are like close but off the green, and we don't even putt ours because they both chipped in.
Excuse me. One's headed to the fairway, I think. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. This one's looking okay off the tee.
I think I'm just gonna sip a root beer and admire that one for a moment. Would have been a flex to have rolled out past Kirk, but that's alright. We'll take that one every single time.
They've gone with the 6 iron on this one.
Really good shot from Titots there.
On the 16th.
Beckoning me and Kirk to follow suit.
Going a bit left.
Literally
Pin.
awful shot. It's all up to you, Kirk.
And dunk.
Every factor in the game moved that ball. The ball above the feet lie, the wind moved it there, it was a fast, it was a pull swing plane. That ball was wet from the second it left the club face. That's alright though.
That'll do for the approach. And from around 200 yards
These
out.
guys are duking it out now.
Seven iron on display here.
This is so money. And Kirk is such a good golfer, it's actually like insane. Okay, that ball rolled out unexpectedly, but
Man to save par.
these guys are
No, that's going right by the hole, isn't it? Ah, unlucky. Just, yeah, that one got away from you. Okay, this is your 6th shot. Pay attention. This next putt's for you. You can learn a thing or two.
which means Titots has
If he sinks this,
10
that's for
feet per
6
eagle for
skins.
6 skins. No, he's missed it. In fact, he's got some.
He's going to
He's
want to
got
make
some
this
meat on that
10-foot
bone.
putt.
10 feet. Nailed it.
That'll drop the birdie.
Wow.
He's got 3 feet to go.
We're just casually like conceding the hole, and these guys are having it,
All right,
pushing
you've got 8 skins on the board at the moment.
a whole bunch of skins. Heading to 17 now with 7 skins on the line.
They're choosing the 6 iron here.
Imagine that's how it happened.
Dialed in. This
That's
guy's
insane.
guy's
Another
cooking.
insane shot from Kirk. He's such a good
Let's
golfer, man. It's
see how
actually,
this tee
it's
shot
actually
fares
pretty
for him.
nuts. Some of the shots he hits. This looks like it's gonna do something. Oh no, I had too much on it, so it didn't sort of.
Really well judged approach there. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. This next putt is a par putt for him. A good putt. Here's a 7-foot putt. Putt's going. And nicely done. Let's see what your opponent does now. And I guess I'm going to carry this over again.
Which means we go to 18 with 8 skins on the line, and if someone were to win this outright, they would be the
All right, let's go. Let's launch
skins
this one out.
winner of it, like by total amount. What's up, Snipes? Appreciate you popping in here.
I think this one's fairway bound. Alrighty, he's ready to go on this one. Let's see.
Comes and goes, you know. Appreciate that though. That's an awkward fairway.
Yeah,
Actually,
shot
kind of
for him on this one.
surprised. But fine hold. Lot on the line here, and it might be tough for Titots to get tight.
This one's about 110 yards from the pin. Well done. He's got about 105 yards to go here. and rough. Here we go for the birdie. Oh, it's getting there. Nicely done. This one's not over just yet, though.
That putt's for me and for you, Pat. And for all the people of the land, actually.
Okay, he's setting up for birdie here. Let's see what happens.